If you think that after a couple of months, like, why am I not successful yet? I'm angry at the market for not giving me what I want. The market is a perfectly fair judge of character and effort, and you have to trust it to reward you, but there's a bit of latency, a bit of time that has to elapse between you doing the work and actually getting results, which is the impatience thing. But do not be this entitled person that thinks that the market owes you anything. The fifth thing is listening to your doubts. What this means is, right now, you might feel really confident about starting a business, but I guarantee you that after a month or two, you're going to have a lot of doubt creeping in. It's going to be 2 in the morning. You're going to wonder if it's going to work and it's all going to be worth it. Is this going to work, right? You're going to have tons of doubt. Don't listen to it. It's bullshit. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's just you trying to trick yourself into going back to your old ways. So don't listen to the doubt. It's going to come for you. Block it out if in doubt. That wasn't supposed to be a pun, but we'll roll with it. So number 6 is doing anything that isn't appointment booking, sales, or value delivery. So if you're doing anything in your business that is not booking appointments, closing those appointments, or delivering value for your clients, or getting better at any of these 3 things, then you're working on the wrong thing. Anything you do that isn't these 3 things is going to be a waste of time and should be delegated, outsourced, or eliminated. So the 7th thing, big mistake people make, is low volume of outreach. So outreach is basically the term we use to define booking appointments using outbound methods. Cold calls, cold DMs, cold emails, reaching out to businesses, asking them if they want our help, basically. And the biggest mistake people make is they do a low volume of outreach. The only way to get clients and to get lucky is to do as much volume as humanly possible, and your business is restricted by how much of this you do, so do as much as you can, do not do low volume. The 8th thing is over-learning. So what you don't want to do is spend the next 12 months learning the art of sales, learning the art of appointment booking, and learning the art of your expertise, because the only way that you're going to actually validate whether or not what you've learned is good or not is by trying to do it. And most of the stuff you learn is not going to be correct. And so you need to apply knowledge as quickly as you learn it so you can iterate and improve and get that feedback loop going so you can become better at what you do. You don't develop a skill by studying the skill. You develop a skill by studying how to do it and then going and doing it. And so do not overlearn. Do not spend months behind the laptop without taking any action on the information you've learned. Very important. So the 9th thing is advice from people. On your journey, people are going to give you advice. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, your uncle, your auntie, your grandmother. If they know you're starting a business, they have your best interests at heart and they love you. And so what they're going to do is they're going to try and give you advice on what you should do in your business. Do not listen. Not because they're bad people, because they have good intentions, right? But because you only want to take advice from people who have actually done what you're trying to do, or, well, that's basically it. And so if you go downstairs to eat dinner with your family and you tell them about a problem you've got with your appointment setting system, and suddenly your sister pipes up, who's never set an appointment in her life, you should pay attention and give her the light of day, but don't actually listen to her. And this isn't just sisters, this is fathers, this is siblings and stuff like that. For example, my dad is a financial genius. I trust him with my life, with my finances, because that's been his entire 40-year career. But if I went to my dad and asked him, hey, how do I run this? What creative should I use for this Facebook ad? I wouldn't listen to his answer. I wouldn't even ask him because it's not his expertise, right? And so be very careful with who you take advice from, because if they haven't done what you're trying to do, they're going to be wrong. The last one, the big one, big old number 10, best till last, is quitting. I can't even spell the word. I hate it that much, right? Quitting. The biggest thing, the biggest mistake is giving up. Technically, if you don't quit, you cannot lose. So don't do it, okay?